What's up, guys? Welcome back to Firearms. Today we are doing Losing Immersion Part 3. We are still doing SWAT. I had a lot more clips from Season 1, and honestly, this is looking like it's going to be a 4 or 5 part series. It just depends how many clips I can fit. Anyway, guys, so if you guys have not seen Part 1 or Part 2, go check those out. And then come back to this video and watch this video. You don't necessarily have to watch them in order, but you know, it is a series in order from episode 1 until the last episode. So if you are watching the TV show alongside watching this video, then it would make more sense to watch them in order. Anyway, guys, without further ado, let's get right into it.
Been working for the last 9 months on a story about some very powerful people from Russia who are trying to smuggle machine guns and fully automatic rifles into the US. They plan to start in Los Angeles, then other big cities. Over 50,000 assault weapons. The first shipments are already on their way.
You see the terminology they used. She goes, machine guns and fully automatic rifles. And then she uses that ambiguous term, assault weapons. Okay, they are assault rifles, yes, because they can be full auto. They are machine guns. Assault weapons is this buzzword, you know, that they use to like umbrella everything that they consider bad gun. AR-15s fall under the assault weapons. So when they say this assault weapons thing in these shows, they're trying to subconsciously get you to associate the two. So AR-15s with fully automatics.
900 an hour.
Are you alright?
So I know that I mostly complain about stuff, but I think this scene is actually done really well. Some of you are like, well, why didn't he just drive off forward? He could obviously go faster going forward. Well, you can see right here the way this guy's arm is bent, right? So when he backed up like that in the Charger, they had to move their arms in an awkward angle in order to even be able to possibly shoot at him, causing them to miss. Not only that, but he's in a moving vehicle, which is kind of hard to hit your target while it's moving, but also that is actually the reason why police, if you've ever been pulled over, they stand in that weird awkward position sometimes where it's almost like they're like positioning their body but behind this pillar, and they're like leaning in to look at you. It's because of that right there, where it would be difficult for you to swing around to bring a gun on them and shoot them. So that's why he did it like that.
Think it, get out!
Okay, again the sparks. I hate the sparks. I get that it's flashy for Hollywood, but like you don't need them, in my opinion. Also, that's not cover. That's not cover. Look, the doors of this vehicle would not stop. What I assume they're shooting, I assume they're using rifles, so I'm assuming that they're using 5.56. This door is not stopping that. It's going right through that. If he wanted to actually use any part of this car as cover, it would have to be the wheels or the engine block. But where he is right now, no. And I get it, okay, you know, he's getting down because they started shooting. He doesn't really have time to move, but I mean, he could have scooted over toward the front of the vehicle or even maybe tried to get behind this tree. I don't know. All of those would be much better than being behind the door. No. No. He is not coming out from being behind concealment and not being able to see the target to whipping it out and getting his first shot in that guy's off button. Not happening. No way. But then again, based on the other clips of freaking the main character, he's like a crack shot, like an impossibly good shot. He's like freaking Deadeye or something. Like shooting out of that helicopter, shooting out of this, and now he's shooting one pistol round from around a blind corner, hitting the target and turning him off like that. Oh man, come on. That's like a folding table, bro. Like like I could probably put my fist through that thing. That's not cover. Like I get, okay, people are like, well, use concealment to hide your movements, but they close the door and they're inside of this shack where bullets are coming through. There were many other options in this building for cover that were not that, because that's not cover, that's not concealment. What are they using concealment for inside the building where they can't be seen? I don't know, but I would be going and getting like heavy wood, getting behind heavy wood or something, like getting behind the other objects in there. Maybe there's a refrigerator or something. Even that would be better in my opinion than this folding table. Like, oh my gosh. No. Just no. So, yes, putting bullets in fire is not a good idea because they can explode. But you would have to be standing extremely close to be hurt by them, because without a barrel and like a something to contain the gases to propel the bullet forward, it explodes like this. It doesn't shoot the bullets forward because they're not traveling down a narrow passage being propelled by gases. It's just exploding, right? So yeah, like if your hand is right next to them and they explode, yeah, you're going to get hurt. But they're not penetrating that what looked like cast iron stove. They're not penetrating that. They're definitely not going through that and then out the cabin walls, making it look like these guys are being shot at. That's not going to happen at all. Also, the amount of time it took for them to go off, it was almost instantaneous. He like tossed it in and it went off. That's not happening. Like, it's going to take time for them to heat up and then start going off. And even then, again, it's not going to be shooting out of the cabin like that. Jesus Christ. What? Hold on now. I gotta see that again. What the What the Okay, Hollywood. Okay, look, I can understand. I can understand, like, I don't like it, but I can understand the thought process of bullets reflecting or deflecting off of a metal vehicle and creating sparks. What in the hell is the logic for bullets sparking against wood? Are these guys shooting incendiary rounds? Because I'm pretty sure they're not. But, like, even then, it wouldn't be so grand. What? I'm sorry, but that one really takes me out of the immersion here. Like, just no, it's not gonna happen. Just not going to.
Less feeling.
The fuck? Okay. So this guy, is supposed to be a ex-police officer, and he told the other guys to like keep their guns up just in case they get attacked. Dude, he has the strap for his rifle underneath the backpack. If they get shot at right now, he would have to take the backpack off, then unsling the rifle in order to get it in action. What? Like, what? Why would you? First, I wouldn't even have the rifle slung to begin with. I would have it maybe slung around my front, but ready to go. I wouldn't have it so casual like this when you have a bunch of dudes hunting you through the forest. Oh, god damn.
We never told you it was the jackals the mercs were targeting.
No!
Cover! Deke, go!
Well, now it makes sense. Now it makes sense why he had the strap under his shoulder, under the backpack, because he didn't expect to get shot at because they're under his control. That makes sense. Ignore my last comment.
You did a lot more than go camping with your daddy, didn't you?
Yeah, basic New England wood skills.
Deke, you're from L.A.
Yeah, but I spent a lot of summers camping with my dad in Vermont.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, truth is, my folks had kind of a rocky marriage. We weren't the type of family to get divorced, so...
Okay, so this bugs me because they are being pursued by like 10 dudes. All of them have full autos except for like one of them, but he's still armed. So 10 guys armed. They're all wearing camo. So they're all wearing camouflage that works with this environment. These two do not have camouflage that works with this environment very well because they stick out. One's wearing a navy dark blue t-shirt, the other one's wearing black. They stick out. They are what looks to be using a well-worn path. And they're talking really fucking loudly. Like, not even like in a low tone type talking. Like, they're talking really fucking loud. And if you've ever trained in woodland or desert or anything like that, you know that it's actually really quiet. It's basically dead silent because nature's pretty quiet. Even though you can hear the trees rustling and the birds and the whatever and the creek, it's silent enough that if you speak in even a hushed tone, anything above like a really really quiet whisper, you can probably hear that for quite a ways. Like, somebody talking in a normal voice is going to carry hundreds of feet. And you're going to be able to pinpoint that. So, the fact that they're about to take a moment and have, like, this heart-to-heart conversation type thing, that's just ridiculous. Like, they need to be moving through the trees, tree to tree, shadow to shadow, trying to make as little noise as possible and moving silently. Don't talk, don't communicate unless you absolutely need to. But then again, Hollywood always has to have these like heart-to-heart conversations for no apparent reason when you're in mortal danger. What the hell is that? I'm sorry, but they're sitting there and they're like, I didn't think this was gonna be anything, but he said in a part that I cut out, he said, "Hey, let's you're white, and so you're like a beacon, so we need to put some facial covering on," and that's what they went with. That's what they did. What? Like, if you wanted actual like coverage of his gigantic white beacon of a face or whatever, you need to have all of the skin covered. All of it covered with mud. Like, that does nothing. All it does is make you look stupid. Look at this. It's just on his cheeks. Bro, his whole neck, his whole forehead, like, it's all exposed. And this guy's supposed and Hondo is supposed to be a Marine, and that's where he's getting his training from. If he was actually a Marine, then he would know that you need to cover your whole face. Dude, I've never been in the military. I'm a civilian, and I know how to do better facial camouflage than that. Oh my god, dude. Like, it looks like somebody took a shit on his face. It looks like he tripped and fell directly face first into a pile of shit. That is. Oh my god. Alrighty, guys. So, I know you probably can't see me because of my impeccable camouflage skills, but you can go ahead and listen and like and subscribe down below. Make sure that you hit the notification bell so that way you get all of the notifications for new episodes moving forward, and do not forget to drop a comment down below and let me know how you're liking the series. Also, make sure to drop a suggestion for other types of TV shows and or movies that you'd like to see me kind of, get into and or make fun of. Anyway, guys, I appreciate all of you guys, and this is gonna take a long time to get off because it's greasy and I do not have any Dawn dish soap because I ran out. So I hope you like my dedication, and if you do, make sure to like and subscribe. Anyway, guys, I will see you guys next time. Bye.